Welcome, dear listeners, to Untold Horror Stories, where the dark corners of forgotten places come alive with tales that will haunt your nights. I'm your host, and tonight we journey deep into the heart of India, where folklore meets the supernatural in the most terrifying ways. Tonight we journey deep into the heart of India, where folklore meets the supernatural in the most terrifying ways. Our tale unravels in the small village of Thottada, nestled deep within the lush landscapes of Kerala. This story has been whispered through generations, but has never seen the light of day. Until now. In Thottada, there stands a house that the villagers avoid after sundown, its eerie silence and creaking timbers a constant reminder of the dark history it holds. Join us as we delve into a chilling legend that has haunted this village for decades. The house in Thottada once belonged to Madhavan Nair, a respected landlord who lived alone after the tragic death of his wife. The villagers saw him as a reserved but honorable man, unaware of the dark secret he harbored within those ancient walls. One stormy night, as the monsoon rains pounded against the windows and the winds howled with an eerie despair, a mysterious knock echoed through the house. This ominous sound was not just the beginning of an uncanny experience for Madhavan. It marked the onset of an unending terror that would soon consume both the man and his hauntingly silent abode. The relentless knocking persisted night after night, each time growing louder, more insistent, more desperate. Each time Madhavan opened the door, his eyes met with nothing but the swirling darkness and the pouring rain. Yet the knocking wouldn't stop. It was as if the darkness called to him, and something unseen, something malevolent, lurked just beyond his threshold. The villagers began to notice the change in Madhavan. He became pale and gaunt, shadows etched deep under his eyes. His once strong demeanor crumbled as he jumped at every sound, his gaze forever darting to the door, waiting for the next ominous knock. When they asked, he would speak in hushed tones about the midnight visitor, a sinister presence that invaded his nights, a terror that seemed intent on driving him mad. Days turned into weeks, and the ordeal took its toll on Madhavan's sanity. His health deteriorated rapidly, his robust frame becoming frail. His eyes, once full of life, now reflected only fear. Fear of the knocking that haunted him, a sound that now echoed through the silent village. A grim reminder of the horror unfolding in that cursed house. Then, one stormy night, the knocking ceased. But instead of peace, an eerie silence enveloped the house. A quiet so thick it pressed against the walls, suffocating, unyielding. The villagers noticed the stillness and gathered cautiously the next morning, dreading what they might find. When they arrived, Madhavan's door was ajar, creaking softly in the breeze. They entered the house, their footsteps echoing in the empty, lifeless rooms. Madhavan was gone. They searched every corner, every shadow, but found no trace of him, except for a single wet footprint on the threshold, an indelible mark of the horror that had claimed his life. To this day, the memory of that night haunts the villagers of Thottada, a chilling tale of the unseen visitor who came knocking and left with a soul. To this day, the house remains empty and cursed. Villagers claim that on stormy nights, if you listen closely enough, you can hear the ghostly knock of the midnight visitor still seeking entrance. Those who dare to answer the call never return. This tale of the house in Thottada serves as a chilling reminder that some doors, once opened, can never be closed. It lingers as a fragment of fear in the collective memory of the village, a story that warns of the dangers that lie hidden in the darkness. If you enjoyed this story and crave more spine-chilling tales, be sure to subscribe and leave a review. We'd love to hear your thoughts and your own supernatural encounters. Until next time, keep your doors locked and your mind open for the unknown.